How many of you would like to hear a story from me today? And if that is a real life one, is it good? Okay. In this changing times, the climate of the city was changing. The winter was just creeping in. People have started to pull out their woolens as well as the sweaters out of their closets. An young man, his late mid-20s, was walking very fast across the road. His target was to reach that departmental store which was opened recently in that city. He rushed down the stairs. A fresh, warm, welcoming breeze came out of that departmental store. It hit on his face. And that breeze carried the smell of new clothes as well as woolen clothes. He felt warm. He just walked in. The aisle on the left was for the woolen clothes. The aisle on the right was for the churidars and the dress materials for the ladies. The aisle on the last was for the men. This young man on the mid-20s was very excited because he was on his first date the coming weekend and he wanted to pick one churidar set for his would-be or the first date. Just started scanning the shops there and found a good shop. And that guy was also very illustrious on the shopkeeper. He asked, "Sir, how can I help you? What are you looking for?" The young man asked reluctantly, without even thinking twice or what to do, because his first time he's buying something for a girl. "I'm looking for dressing material for a lady." Man got, oh, this guy is in love. He's looking and he's shy what needs to be done. Mera nokra ban gaya. I will show you. He simply went inside and bought a big dam of items and started spreading all over the place. And our man in the mid-20s liked the blue color. He picked up all the blue. But suddenly he realized, no, my would be nice green. Shall I pick green, which he don't like? So he picked up something in the blue and the green, and he found that was very nice and mesmerizing, and asked the shopkeeper, "How much did this cost?" Shopkeeper, knowing this man who is walking into his trap, said 4,500. And this man's salary at that time was 5,450 after the tax. The proud young man who don't want to say no or get rejected at that time was a little taken back. What should I do? He started planning, plotting in his mind to escape from the scene. And he offered, "I will pay you 2,000 rupees. Shopkeeper made face and said, "Sir, 2,000 you won't get it. This material is from Kashmir. Better look for other shops of cheaper one." Sighed relief, turned side his so relieved that I'm escaping from the scenario. He started walking out quietly. Okay, next shop. Suddenly he heard something, somebody calling from behind. Look back. The same old shopkeeper calling him. "Sir, can you make it 3,500? This time he was very confident. He said, "No way, 2,500, that too, 500 rupees is more." The shopkeeper packed the entire thing and given him, "Give me 2,500, it's fine." Our man was shocked. He was not aware of what was happening. Have you gone such a situation in any time in your life? Yes. And you know that man was Sunil Raghavan, your own friend.
Some people are the...
I think we all went through like this. May not be buying a churidar for the first date, but maybe for something else. Maybe asking our manager to give a rise, asking our wives to agree for a vacation place. Maybe my own small kids to agree for something on the choice of the ice cream. Everywhere this process happens. What is this process called?
Negotiation.
Negotiation is a little more sophisticated, yes, and that's a word, but actually on the street it's called a bargain. Right? We all like that auntie or that uncle who is good at bargains. Oh, uncle jayega, so he will get it for 50 rupees. Okay, we all have somebody like that, right? So today, maybe. Today we will try to understand what is bargaining as a science. And many times still, in mid-40s now, still I find challenges in negotiation process. So what I learned or understood I want to share with you. Sometime before, when I had given a speech on conversation building, we have made a formula. Remember that formula, any one of you? That's okay. That's fine. It was called STEP, STEP. Here also I want your help to generate a formula so that we will also be skilled in bargaining. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay? So in this process, what I understood is that there are only 5 or 6 elements which we can do. I want to give that formula to you now. That formula is build it. Build it. B-U-I-L-D-I-T. Okay? Got it?
Yes.
So now we need to know what is build it. Right question. What is build it?
Trust.
Any ideas? Any thoughts quickly?
Trust.
15 seconds.
Trust.
Build trust.
Build trust. Yes, build trust. Build trust.
Build trust.
Interest. Step by step. Logically, we will go step by step. That's okay. I don't want to challenge anyone because I got challenged about this. B stands for break the ice in the conversation with your good talk. Remember the first discussion of the conversation, we talked about S stands for small talks. Here I am saying break the ice with niceties. U and I stands for use I statements. Me, my churidar, my wife, my would-be. L, show your likeness. Remember that guy who was not very happy with the green color, but he was compromising on the green and the blue and saying that that's what I wanted. Show the likeness to the person who is offering that service. Then what is the next one?
D.
What is D?
Demonstrate.
Demonstrate. We spoke about sorry. D is nothing but be direct. Just like the person told, I can only afford this 2,000 without even knowing. I don't know the figure is correct or wrong. Be direct what you want to tell. That's okay. There is always a place to come back to this.
How do you build the likeness when you are the vendor?
I'm not a vendor here. I'm a guy to get the service. Yes. Then on the I is nothing but show your interest. And the T is the time. Don't do a bargaining at 2 o'clock after lunch. Try to bargaining in a reasonable time. And depends on the material you want. Okay? When a churidar may come in the evening at 4 o'clock, but it may not come at 10 o'clock in the morning because the shopkeeper opens only at 11 o'clock. Maybe that's a good time to start talk discussion with your manager maybe. Monday may not be a good time for us to discuss about the salary hike, but Wednesday can be a good, Friday also can be a good in the evening with a beer. So, I am giving you this magic mantra, build it. Got it?
Yes.
I want you to try and start using it maybe at your home and feed me back through WhatsApp or email or in person, saying that how it works. If it not works, there is no guarantee, but I will try to do it. Okay? With that, will you give me an applause from Bill Dye? Now, it's all good. Somebody came and given a jargon, given a story, we don't even know what happened. Can we do a demonstration? Can I ask somebody from you to come and here and volunteer? Stevenson is volunteering for that. Can I ask him to come? Now, scenario here is a little different, not churidar business. Srivatsan has a 2 BHK fully furnished house with 2 toilets and 2 bathrooms, 2 balconies and with marble, granite and all the stuff based out in Banaspati. He wants to rent it out. I am a person who is looking, who has 1 wife and 2 kids, looking for a house of 2 BHK in that area, okay? And both of us works in Manila. And our kids' schools assume that both are very near to so. That's what assumption you want me to make. Okay, can we start?
Yes.
Srivatsan is sitting in his home and reaching his home. Take it off.
Please come.
Hi, I'm Sunil Raghavan.
Srivatsan.
Oh, very nice to meet you. Sir, I came to know about advertisement regarding your house that you are renting out.
20,000.
No, 20,000. Can I see the house?
Yeah, please.
Oh.
It's-
Sir, can I ask one question, sir? This is Toastmasters magazine, right?
Yeah.
Are you a member of Toastmasters?
Yes, I
Which club, sir?
Top managing.
Oh, I'm also part of a Toastmasters. Excellent. Which level you have done? What project you have done? So very nice. How many years you have been with Toastmasters now?
1.5 years.
Oh, very nice, very nice. So nice. Look at the way things change. I never knew that you are a Toastmaster. And I think you communicate very well. I can see that since
Thank you.
great stuff. Oh, I think you are a leader of the Hindu.
Yes.
Yeah, I also read. I think they changed out a lot of the phones and
Yeah,
things
that's
now.
right.
Sir, sir, this house is actually for me only. I'm the doctor. Myself and my house, we work, not wife, and we work in Mumbai. I have 2 kids and kids and my schools and school experience. And we want to look for the same standard. We like the place. And the rent which you, what else is that?
20,000.
Anything on the deposit side, anything, is it?
10 months.
10 months. And electricity maintenance, you will make
Yeah, that also you have to.
Okay, sir, I understand. So if you are fine, so I can offer you 15,000.
15,000 will be very less.
Okay, so because 10 months, I know Bangalore is a specific city where the security deposit is 10 months. Not the city has that, but some sort of negotiation what we can do on that. And my budget is around 15 to maximum 16, not more than that. Okay.
Not 19.
So what about on the advance?
8 months.
So can I say, sir, one more thing. So I also want to say that because my wife is in a long-term project now, so she's going to be here for 2 years at least. So we don't have any option to change. So though the contract will be for 11 months, we would like to make it for 2 years. So will the rent will be for 2 years or is it for 1 year?
3.5% increase.
That's a little more from the market. Sir, for the final thing I want to check. So I will pay you 17,000 rupees as rent.
Okay.
And the rest all other expenses which I agreed with, we will the electricity, water and all. And the advance I wanted to give 1,25,000 because you are running an interest also with that.
Okay.
And the increase, can we agree on 1%?
3%.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, your son who came here and helped me on that, and that conversation was very nice. That's what I felt. I want you to reflect upon the conversation happened just now. I wanted you to have a reflection on what happened to that build-up. The Toastmasters, the Hindu. What you felt? Where you felt the connect? Any quick comments from anyone? Quick one or two comments we can take. Time up? 2 comments I can take. 2 people will make 2 comments, right? Okay.
Break the ice.
Break the ice, yeah. Excellent. Anybody else?
Common interest.
Common interest. Okay. Anybody? Any other comments quickly? Any reflections?
He was direct with the rent and all that stuff.
Oh, the one is always there. Anyway, good. That's what I will leave it here. I wanted to have a flavor about how the negotiation, and negotiation is nothing but any other skill in our life which can be learned, which can be mastered maybe by practice. So this is one of the words. There can be any other words which you can also find out maybe. Try to use it and find out and post it back what all best can be done. So small.